Hello, Libra Barbers. Welcome to your reading. So, I asked who needs to hear the message, whose message is most urgent, and you came in second. Okay. So let's see. When it comes to your barbering career, what does God want to tell you? Let's just bring that message forward for you. Two more times. Okay, Libra, the first thing I was getting when I was doing your shuffle is there's a need for you to trust your intuition. There's a need for you to trust the vibe that's in you. The advice that comes from within you is like follow your heart, follow your vibe. Okay? It's not leading you wrong. Okay. So we got health problems at the bottom of the deck. So this could be the health of your career, it could be your health. Let's dig in and find out. Okay? It could be somebody else's health. So let's see. When it comes to your career, what does God want you to know, Libra? Libra Barber. Making sure there are no flippers. Okay. So we have two cards that came out. This one, we have I really, really like you, but it was in the reverse. So let's check the energy before we continue. feels at peace like this. So I really, really like you in the reverse. So that means somebody's only making it look like, but the truth is, I don't know how to love you. Okay, so when it comes to your barbering career, it's like you're not really in love. You're not really in love with your career anymore because you don't know how to be in love with it. So the underlying issue is one should explain oneself. So it's time for you to talk to yourself about what is going wrong or what is going on in your barbering career that you don't like. Okay? One should explain oneself. So it's time for you to talk to yourself and be true. Okay? About the advantages and the disadvantages, the pluses and the negatives. Okay? And we got one wants someone else, and then we have mental problems and embarrassing secrets. So you feel inadequate in some way in your career, and that's making you, it's like, but you look like you want to love it though. You want to love your career. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to dig in some more for you. Because a lot of people have a lot of people have talent, but when it comes to the business aspect of it, it's a bit more complicated. So the question is, what are you doing wrong in your barbering career that's making you not be in love with it as much as you would like to be? Yeah. So it could be maybe you don't like your clients. Maybe people are sending clients in there to make your life hard. Okay, so you have to consider that. Maybe you just don't have the confidence, but you love the work. Maybe you got health problems, underlying health problems that you're not paying attention to, but they are affecting your performance. Maybe you're just not as adept in the business aspect of it. You have the talent, but when it comes to running the business, maybe you have an issue there. Maybe you feel like you're not getting what you rightfully should get for your work. So maybe you feel underpaid or underappreciated or something like that. So what we're gonna do is use this deck, and we're gonna dig into your situation some more, see what. So we got changing the rules, wanting to make an appearance, changing the rules. So I'm getting your work ethics. What's at the bottom of the deck? Before I move on, pay decrease. So I'm getting your work ethics. Okay, it's how you do what you do. So when we want to look at it from that perspective, it's like, I don't know who you are, I don't know where you work, I don't know how you do what you do. So I'm just gonna throw out a few scenarios, well, as much as I can think of. And you can fit the pieces where they fit, if they fit into your life, or apply what applies to your situation so that you can understand yourself better. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to help you to do right now. Because you look like you want to love the work, but there's something about your work ethics that's stopping you from being able to really have fun and do it at the same time. Okay? So it's like, maybe you're in an environment where the other staff members there, they are different to you and you're trying to fit in with them. So you end up not being yourself, perhaps. Okay? Maybe you are not in the right frame of mind, in that you're in a business setting, but you want to be free to feel like, you're kind of on a outside kind of setting. So that level of professionalism, perhaps you don't want to dress the way that you're supposed to dress to come to work. Perhaps you don't want to speak to the clients, like a professional business person, and that's affecting your work. So it's like you have to change up your vibe to fit what's going on. So it's like, if you were, let's look at it like this. If you were talking to a child, you would try and make yourself as approachable as possible. If you're trying to teach a child something, you try and make yourself as approachable as possible. You try and kind of humble yourself so that the child is open to being receptive to what you're saying. Okay, so I'm saying that to say, when we're dealing with the public, or when we're dealing with any situation, we tend to morph so that we could get the best results. And your work is no different when it comes to that. You shouldn't see your work as no different. Who you are at work is not supposed to be who you are at home, or who you are out on the street with your friends and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? So your friends and whoever may want to laugh at you need to understand, when it's time for business, it's time for business. I am Mr. or Mrs. So and so. Okay? Take your power back. Be who you need to be how you need to be, so that you can get the best results. Because at the end of the day, this is your rent money, this is your holiday money, this is your chilling money with your brethren or sister in them. You know what I'm saying? This is how you provide for yourself. So you got to do what you got to do so you can get what you got to get. Right. Let's see what God can share with us from this deck to help you understand your situation some more, to give you some idea of what to pinpoint, or where exactly you should be looking at, including the things I said, if any of it applies to you, of course. Three more. Okay, so to go back to the beginning when I shuffled your cards first, remember it was being highlighted that you need to trust your intuition. So, whatever it is that's holding you back when it comes to really putting in your best work, or getting the best out of your work life, you already know. There's something in you that's been telling you. That's why it's like, follow your vibe, trust in your intuition. So whatever your intuition's been trying to tell you, it is true. So now it's for you to make those corrections or adjustments as necessary. Okay, so let's read on. So we got new stuff. Okay, interesting. Let's see where God is going with this. New stuff. Are you the new guy or the new girl? So the health is more a mental thing. So it's not your physical health, so that's good to know. Alright, so we got networking to come out. Okay, so networking is talking about who you choose to associate with, who you choose to include or exclude from your, I heard, you know, like, I don't want to say idols, I don't like that word, inspiration, the people who inspire you to do what you do. You have to be mindful who you watch and learn from, and who you choose to emulate in your work. So if you're fascinated by another barber and he or she is a slacker, and you choose to adapt those personality traits in them, it's gonna tamper with your business. So it's like, when you are intrigued by people who influence you or inspire you, be very careful about which traits of theirs you choose to take on as your own, because they, whatever they're doing, it may work for them because of who their clients are, maybe how long they've been dealing with these clients and stuff like that, but it may not be the healthiest approach for you. Okay, so it's like, some people actually drink on the job, you know what I'm saying? But if they've been working with their clients for years and their clients are used to it and they do a freaking great job, even though they've been taking a few shots or whatever, then their clients are gonna be cool with it. But for you, and you're just building a relationship with new clients or whatever your situation is, your dynamics is different. So the result, even though you're doing the same thing, you're doing it with different people, you are somebody else, and all those dynamics, when you put them together, they give you a different result. Okay, so know which personality traits from your stars, okay, you're going to add to your starship. All right, you're a star too, but everything ain't for everybody. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we got advertising. So advertising talks about how you're presenting yourself. Okay, it talks that's the underlying issue, is how you're presenting yourself. So this could talk about how you dress, this could talk about whether or not you use swear words, this could talk about whether your voice is too high or too low, this could talk about what you choose to talk about while you're doing your clients here, this could talk about uh whether you're on the phone or not while you're doing the clients here, you know what I'm saying? This could talk about whether you're late for work, just how you show up at work. Okay, that needs to be addressed. That's where the problem is stemming from. Okay, I got options, but these options are bringing you drama, office politics. So perhaps the people that you work with are talking to you about these behavioral patterns, and you're not liking it. So it's time for some conflict resolution. So it's like, maybe everything that they're telling you isn't wrong. Okay, so maybe they can see, and if you can't resolve this thing, then you're gonna need a new contract, and God said this is a bad idea. Okay, the people you're dealing with is not the problem is coming from within you. So it's like, stay where you are and learn what you have to learn. Number one, because the people who are talking to you, they actually care about you. They're trying to help you to bring out the best version of yourself. You may not like it, you may think they're belittling you, maybe they're not saying it properly, but this is a situation for you to be humble, be respectful to these people, because it's hard to find people who give a fuck about you. You know, anybody, it's hard for people to find people who care about them. Okay, people are becoming more and more self-absorbed in this world today, so appreciate the fact that you are lucky enough to be in an environment where the other staff members there, they are looking out for you and helping you to build your character, your professional character. Okay, so they have more experience than you do, so just tone it down and admit, yeah, you know what, I am messing up there, I could do better. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for your help. And then if you have questions, ask them, because they're willing to share with you, they're willing to help you to grow. Okay, so you're in a good environment, so don't try go looking for no damn new job. Okay, stay where you are, because they're willing to help you to grow into the best version of yourself, Libra, Barber. Right? Look, overtime is a good idea. New contract, bad idea. Overtime, good idea. So it's like, take your time, put in time and effort Show that you care. Yeah, man, work romance. Show back the love. Show back the appreciation. You are loved at your workplace, whether they know you or not. Watch, we got searching for miracles. So they have your best interest at heart. Okay, so these people at your workplace, they are searching for miracles when it comes to you. So it's probably like you're probably really good at cutting hair, and some other, you have other good traits about you, and they're like, if Libra would just fix this part, they could really shine like the star that they are, and they're helping you to do that. So accept their help with kindness and an open heart, positive vibes, but watch out for any saboteurs that may be in the mix, because not everybody be liking us sometimes. So at the end of the day, you decide who you want to allow to talk to you, and who you want to trust in this situation. But just know that you are surrounded by love. Okay, at least somebody, or at least 2 people or 3 people or 4 people of all the peoples, they actually have your best interest at heart. So try and identify those and work with them, and let them work with you. You know what I'm saying? So good luck with that, Libra. Until next time. Bye bye.